that green light. Give me that green light, Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that green light, Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that green light, Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that green light, Maine.
Tonight's Greenlight Maine is sponsored by Dais Jewelers, New England's family jeweler since 1914.
Welcome to Greenlight Maine. I'm your host, Julene Gervais. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We began with more than 50 applicants, but only 26 successful companies were selected to compete for the grand prize of $100,000. Who will it be? We take one step closer tonight when we meet 2 out of 26 businesses, but only 1 will leave with the green light to advance to the next round. First, I would like to welcome our experienced judges from the Maine business community. First, we have Cathy Quarry from Dais Jewelers. Welcome, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm one of the owners at Dais Jewelers and founded in 1914. Dais is a family-owned business with stores in Maine and New Hampshire. We have 7 locations.
Great. Thank you so much for coming back this season. Next, we have Jason Harkins, who's from the University of Maine, and Covort Co-working. Can you tell us about yourself, Jason?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm an associate professor of entrepreneurship at the Maine Business School in the University of Maine, and then I co-own a co-working space in downtown Bangor called Covort.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And finally, we have Nancy Stroney from SCORE. Can you tell us a little bit about SCORE?
Happy to be here for season 3. SCORE is an organization that provides free mentoring and education in the form of workshops for companies starting or growing a business.
Perfect person to be one of our judges. Yes, and now I'd like to introduce our first pitch, which is from helloVANGO. We have Faith and Sarah Meads with us. And I'd also like to add that you just pitched for Shark Tank. So that must have been pretty amazing.
It was pretty exciting for us. But we're thrilled to be here in front of you today.
Great, well, whenever you're ready, take it away.
All right. I'm Faith. I'm Sarah. We're sisters from Kennebunk, and we are helloVANGO. How many of you have felt the stress of getting out the door in the morning?
I have. The way we get ready is total madness. Your coffee is in the kitchen, your phone is charging at your bedside table, your makeup and mirrors are in the bathroom. We leave the house a total mess.
That's because furniture hasn't kept up with the times. So I've invented the VANGO. It's the vanity for the person on the go.
There is nothing else like it on the market. It's your desk, dresser, and vanity all in one.
Designed with your technology in mind.
As a young professional living in the city, Faith invented the VANGO completely out of need.
The 2 largest generations, the millennials and the baby boomers, are also moving into the apartments in the city. So this market is huge.
It's not the only multi-million market that needs the VANGO. This VANGO top piece was specifically designed to fit right on top of a college dorm room desk. It's your one-stop shop for mirrors, lights, electrical strips, everything a college student needs moving into college dorm room.
While our long-term goal is eventually to capture the entire college market, right now we are finding success selling at a much younger age, specifically to the competitive cheerleading market.
This is a $2 billion industry, and much of it revolves around hair and makeup. Moms love it because it hides all that mess behind closed doors.
And the girls love promoting us on their social media, where they have a huge influence. Just one of their VANGO pictures that they posted had 1.7 million views.
With numbers like these, we've partnered with furniture manufacturers right here in the great state of Maine. They have state-of-the-art technology capable for mass production. They've been in the business for 25 years, known for their quality craftsmanship, and they've been trusted by Maine Cottage Furniture and now LL Bean to mass produce for their national markets.
Maine has given our family so many opportunities. After graduating from Bowdoin College, our mom didn't want to leave. So she started her first business here in Kennebunk, importing hand-knit sweaters from Portugal and wholesaling them throughout the New England area.
She eventually sold this business, Flaherty Imports, to our grandmother, who Faith and I grew up visiting every summer in Kennebunk. It's all come full circle as we've both quit our full-time sales jobs in Boston to move home and start helloVANGO with our mother as our business partner.
The Greenlight Maine money would allow us to upgrade our website for easy ordering,
Get UL certification,
streamline our shipping and packaging process,
and produce our next 125 VANGO units.
so we hope you give us the green light.
Because we know that once you VANGO,
You'll never go back.
Nice job. I know I could use one of those in every room in my house. So that is a great product. So let's toss it over to the judges for some questions. Kathy,
Sure.
let's start with you.
You mentioned that currently is the website your only distribution channel at this point, or are you looking at perhaps partnering with retailers to sell the product?
So right now we are hoping to go directly to the consumer, and that's because we're making it in America, so it comes with a price. We haven't officially launched yet. We've been working on the website, which I've done all on my own. I've had to learn each piece of the business, and so that's where we're at now. We're hoping to finalize our packaging process and that website before we officially launch, where we are hoping to then get many orders.
How about you, Jason?
Sure. So how many different configurations do you envision producing of the VANGO?
That's the beauty of this product. It can be totally customized to your own needs. So this top piece is its own section. This is its own section. That's its own section. I invented that because I moved 13 times and I got so tired of either recruiting friends, asking my mom to help me move, or hiring a moving company. So this can fit in the back of my Honda Civic, makes it easy to move, but also makes it easy to customize. And that's huge because ergonomics are really important. You've heard sitting is the new smoking. Well, everyone's a different size. So you can buy just a couple of pieces and it's the perfect height for a little 5-year-old cheerleader, or you could buy a few more pieces and it's ready for a 6'4" basketball player.
Great. Nancy, how about you?
So if I understand, the cheerleading is your target group to start to figure out product market fit. What has been the biggest success that they've shared with you that they love this product? What is the big wow?
The big wow for them actually is the 3-way mirrors. So if you think about the original vanity, it was invented, when you just needed a flat surface space and a place to put your makeup. But now we've got hair dryers, straighteners, makeup, and 90% of our hair is in the back of it. So when you're sitting here, the girls who do the crazy, they've got lots of great hairstyles. They can see the back of their hair as they go to style it.
Great job. Okay, we've got to take a quick break, but we're going to come back and stick around for later for our second pitch because we're talking women's apparel in the winter, which is coming, which is never far away. All women and girls are going to want to see this one.
Greenlight Maine would like to thank the Maine Department of Economic and Community Development, the Maine DECD, helping businesses and communities prosper.
What strikes me most about Forevermark as a woman is the beauty of the diamond. When you place that Forevermark diamond on your finger, you can literally see it from across the room. It really has brilliance.
I know when I show somebody a Forevermark that they're getting shown the best. You know that the color is always going to be in a range that's going to look beautiful, and that you're never going to have a cut that's not going to explode light back at you.
Make sure that my jewelry comes from Dais.
Are you trying to increase sales? At Dream Local Digital, we've been helping businesses using Facebook, Google, and other online tools for over 8 years. We're experts at helping small businesses because we work with them nationwide.
Dream Local publicizes the important part of me and what I stand for and what Archers is about.
We'd love to help you grow your business as well. Give us a call today.
Please join us to find vital information on our website at greenlightmaine.com and be a part of our vibrant community on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Together, we're building Maine's future, one dream at a time.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine. We are having a conversation with one of our sponsors, Cathy Quarry from Dais Jeweler. It's so nice to have a company that starts here, stays here, and grows here in the state of Maine. And congratulations, because you guys were just voted Retailer of the Year.
Well, thank you. We were so thrilled to receive this award. You know, Jeff, Jim, and I grew up in the northern part of Maine where our communities were like our family. And I think that's been key to our success at Dais Jewelers.
Absolutely. Relationships are key to a successful business, and we are going to hear more of your legacy to the state of Maine right now.
One of the things that we're really proud of here is that we've had 3 generations of commitment to quality and service. Not a lot of companies can say that, so it's something that we hang our hat on.
People walk into Dais because we've been around 100 years. We have a rich history in New England. My grandfather started working at Dais back in the 30s, sweeping the shop out back, and his sons ended up buying the company, and now myself and my cousins are the 3rd generation here, and I think people really love the family aspect and that we've done things right for so long that they really can trust us. Trust is something that should be earned and something that's not easily won over, and I love the challenge, the opportunity to really win people's trust over.
At Dais, we really focus on being different than every other jewelry store. Most people have an impression of a jewelry store that might be a little bit stuffy or cold, and we want to buck that trend and do it our own way here at Dais.
It's exciting to have new people in that have never heard of us, and it's fun for me to try to tell them a bit more about who we are and what we do and win their trust over. It's a challenge.
Hold my hand and let's go walking. Be sure to make me laugh most every day.
Every person that walks in is like gold. We're not in the mall, so we don't get a million people coming through here. So every person that walks in is that much more important to us, and building those relationships is what's really kept us in business, and it's fun for us. We're people. It's definitely something that you don't see at large corporate chains that have lost that real personal touch that we try to keep up with every day.
I think people walk into our store because they know we're going to treat them well, and they know they're going to get a good value for whatever they're looking at. At Dais, we demonstrate and we constantly show that we care. They know that we're going to take care of them for years to come. It's not a one sale and done. We want to build customers for a lifetime. Although things have changed over the years, the core values and the real meaning behind our business stands the same today as it did 100 years ago, really. Offering the best value to our customers, operating our business in an environment of trust and transparency, providing the opportunity for everyone to own fine jewelry, and also understanding that the true meaning behind a piece of jewelry is not in how much it costs, but what it means to the person who receives it.
Jewelry is a great gift because you could get her a new Blu-ray player, a new car. It really doesn't matter. 10 years from now, gonna be outdated. You're never gonna use it again. That piece of Dais jewelry is never gonna lose its meaning.
Make sure that my jewelry comes from Dais.
FAME is one of the great resources in our state to enable businesses to find financing.
FAME helps Maine businesses create and retain quality jobs.
Every person that we've dealt with at FAME has been helpful and has been, for us, a partner.
The whole idea is to find the right tool for the right job. FAME is the right tool because it's flexible and they're there when you need them.
From business startup through maturity, FAME works to get you to yes.
Thank you, FAME.
Thank you, FAME.
Thank you, FAME.
I'm George Gervais, Commissioner of the Maine Department of Economic and Community Development. At the department, we're focused on making sure Maine people have the opportunity to build wealth. We do that through targeted activities aimed at retaining and creating jobs, marketing our beautiful state to millions of visitors, businesses, and marketing for workforce talent, helping new products and services and ideas commercialize, and getting Maine businesses access to new markets across the world, improving our competitiveness, making Maine open for business.
For more information about the presenters and panelists on all the Greenlight Maine shows, visit greenlightmaine.com.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine, and we have another new and unique product to tell you about tonight. I'd like to welcome Cathy Strife from Pyxie, and this is very timely because winter is upon us once again.
Thank you, Julene. I started Pyxie because I discovered a marketplace gap in the outerwear industry. I'm a lifelong skier, and I was using sports skirts for all kinds of sports, from golfing and swimming and everything in between. But when I went to look for the one to actually wear while I was actively skiing, it didn't exist. There were some cute skirts out there that you put on after you take your ski pants off, and more of après types of ski skirts. So I went to look for this and didn't find it anywhere. So I went to the drawing board and came up with what I dubbed snow scants, which is this product here. It's a soft shell snow pant with an attached skirt. The design idea was to keep it very simple. So there's no buttons to break, zippers to get broken. I used a technical fabric, and I used a technical feature here of a snow gaiter. It's an A-line silhouette skirt that is flattering on any body style, as well as some added padding and warmth on outdoor seating like chairlifts and whatnot. We make these for women and girls. We did our first small production run last year, and got some design feedback, and we're looking to, go global. There's more and more people skiing, trending upwards since 2012. There's actually, I just recently found out there's 100 more ski areas in China than there are in the United States. Wow. And with that trending upward, we have Canada. Obviously, there's lots of outdoor people up there, and our relationship that is expanding with Iceland from Maine here. But the biggest surprise I found this past year was how many activities you can actually use these for. Ice skating, ice fishing, sledding with your kids, and just wearing in general cold climate activities. I wore them to a Patriots game. I mean, cheerleaders are freezing on the side. I noticed at a game, like they should have them on too. So it's really limitless what you could wear them for. It'd be great to expand into colors and patterns, and sky's the limit on that regard. If I were to win the grand prize from Greenlight Maine, I would definitely use some of the money to go to the snow sports industry show, where all the buyers come to you versus trying to reach them all incrementally, as well as obviously up the production run and expand some colors, patterns, and other products possibly even.
Great. Well, nice job. And I just have this vision of, like, I'm going to go to Sugarloaf this winter and see everybody wearing those. Like, I can just see it, and in all the mountains in Maine for that matter. And then, and then we go even bigger to like Vail or something like that. So, yeah, nice job. So let's start with you, Cathy.
Yes, do you have any sort of a read as to what the consumer's saying, or if you had any success with sales? What's the customer saying about
I sold 60 pair, and I gave away approximately 30 to get some honest feedback. And the one design change we are going to do for the next iteration is we're adding a small pocket in here for a ski pass.
Nice.
Or cash or whatever you want for après ski. So that's one thing we're changing.
How about you, Jason?
Yeah, so how are you manufacturing and retailing them right now? Is this being done contract manufacturing? What does that look like?
Well, that was my biggest hurdle in getting to this point, was finding a manufacturer that would make such a small batch. And I did, just by dumb luck, source the fabric through a friend type of thing. So I got the fabric, and then no one would make them. We don't work in stretch fabrics. We don't do this. It was awful. But I finally got there, and then to find someone to manufacture them, I had to go through like a middleman who connects small designers like myself with people that agree to take on your product. So I had to pay someone to find someone for me, and they were in North Carolina.
Okay.
Nancy, you're up.
What's your biggest marketing challenge so far?
By far, just getting people to comprehend what they are. Like, they look at me like, they go into your ski pants? What? So that's been the thing. Like, first you got to educate them. And the word snow scants is a word they've never heard before. So it's like, no, they are the snow pants, and the skirt is attached, and it's all one piece, and they're warm, and they're waterproof, and stretchy, and comfy, and you need some.
We have time for one quick, short question.
Is the skirt removable?
It's not. And that, like I said, was by design, because the zippers break, you lose the skirt, and then rendered useless. So I wanted it to be one piece, pull on, go, and no breaking parts, so to speak. More like your yoga pants than your ski pants.
Great. Thank you so much, Cathy. Nice job. And we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to hear what our judges have to say about these two companies. So please stay with us.
Furniture for Greenlight Maine is provided by Thomas Mosier Furniture, handmade American furniture since 1972.
For almost 25 years, Maine Biz has been providing business news, information, and analysis for business owners and C-level executives in Maine. From Fort Kent to Kittery, Maine Biz serves the decision makers of Maine across multiple channels, including its flagship print digital publication, website, events, daily report, real estate insider, and weekly newsletter. Let Maine Biz help your business succeed. Inform, engage, connect.
In 1972, Tom Moser committed his life's work to craft, and 4 decades later employs 70 fine craftsmen and women in our shop in Auburn, Maine. With showrooms and customers from coast to coast and numerous awards and accolades, Tom has firmly established himself as an entrepreneurial tour de force and has proven that a life doing what you love is indeed possible.
This year's winner of Greenlight Maine will win this handmade Thomas Moser beacon box and $100,000. Broadcast facilities provided by NESCOM, the New England School of Communications at Husson University.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine. This is the juicy part of the show, if you will, where we get to hear what the judges think of both Pyxie and helloVANGO. So Cathy, you want to start us off?
Both presentations were extremely innovative. I think the helloVANGO was, what I was most impressed was that they really solved a problem that, and typically that's a great way to start a business, where it creates desire for products that people were looking for, didn't realize that it solved the problem. Pyxie's presentation also was interesting. I think it was more sort of fun, not need to, but would like to have. So I think that's my initial take on it.
Yeah, I thought that I really liked what I saw in helloVANGO, but I thought the interesting challenge for them is going to be figuring out how to do that modularity and that customization, especially as they rely a lot on the e-commerce platform. How do you build out that to effectively allow people to get a sense for everything that it could be without seeing it in person?
The thing I liked about helloVANGO was that they have patents. So that's going to be a benefit.
Sure.
And longer term, I think that offers some scalable opportunity as they work that out. What I loved about Pyxie is that it's just a fun fashion segment that she's hitting, and adult women seem to gravitate, and it isn't really expensive when you think about snow pants.
Right.
And I like the way she kind of has tested and learned her way through that marketing to kind of figure out what is the right fit.
Sure.
Not literally, but for customers, yeah.
Right, and they're both so different and unique. This is really a tough one, right?
Yeah.
Because you could see where it would go either way. So I think what we talk about next is, what would you like to see if they make it to the finals 6 months, 12 months from now when they come back?
I think personally what I'd like to see is a little bit more development in their business plan. You know, what will happen in the next year. I think helloVANGO's audience can be very diverse, but I don't know if they've thought through, again, the whole marketing, the website, videography, how to sort of put these components together. There's a lot of unknowns there.
And I think the other thing is really a developing sense of what their numbers are and what the margins are. Those are both products you could see potentially going through retail channels. But that will really impact their numbers if they were to sell them through retail. So I'd love to see them develop a sense for where it is that they can sell it and at what price points they can afford to distribute it in what way.
I'd like to see them do a little more research on their target market. So they're focusing on the cheerleaders because that was an easy next step.
Right.
But I think if we're talking about products that will scale, and she initially talked about the college market. There's a lot of product market fit she's got to make sure is going to happen. A lot of proof of concept that how are you going to sell it? How are you going to do it? Who's going to buy it? And do those models work? Is that the target? Who is the target?
Like her price point maybe did not fit your typical college student, but maybe somebody who's landed their first job and has their apartment, and I can just see that kind of fitting in, especially in, you know, a small apartment that you're moving into. Yeah.
So. I mean, as they were talking about, right? I mean, in Boston, if you can afford this tiny Beacon Hill apartment, then yeah, I mean, you really need a multifunctional piece of furniture.
Right. Exactly.
That absolutely is really important.
Okay.
And I think that it's also important to think about how does the Pyxie product work across segments? Do you develop this women's Scants product, the Pyxie product, with multiple patterns, or do you try and diversify the offering across multiple target markets? I think that there's really some opportunities to do some good customer discovery there.
Yeah, and I think that she's going to need a good retail partner, and she needs to think about that. She articulated it, but what is the next step to say for her to go big? She really needs someone to be behind her with some marketing muscle.
Absolutely.
So a retail strategic partnership would be something I'd want to see if she goes to the winning round. Yeah.
I think the one thing that concerns me a bit about Pyxie is there's not only not trademarked, but there's no patent in place. It's easily copied by somebody else who would sell it for a whole lot less.
Okay. Great discussion. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we got to take a short break. So when we come back, we're going to find out who gets the green light and who's moving on to the next round. So please stay with us.
As a leader in Maine and New England in providing integrated accounting, consulting, and tax services to clients large and small, the team at MacPage has proven to provide innovative solutions to help us better meet our clients' needs. We enjoy the people we serve and care about the work we do. The success of our business is based upon our ability to develop quality relationships, one client at a time. MacPage. Accessible, approachable, accountable.
Are you trying to increase sales? At Dream Local Digital, we've been helping businesses using Facebook, Google, and other online tools for over 8 years. We're experts at helping small businesses because we work with them nationwide.
At Horch Roofing, we pride ourselves on doing quality roofs, not social media and direct marketing. That's why we hire the professionals at Dream Local.
We'd love to help you grow your business as well. Give us a call today.
What strikes me most about Forevermark as a woman is the beauty of the diamond. When you place that Forevermark diamond on your finger, you can literally see it from across the room. It really has brilliance.
I know when I show somebody a Forevermark that they're getting shown the best. You know that the color is always going to be in a range that's going to look beautiful, and that you're never going to have a cut that's not going to explode light back at you.
Make sure that my jewelry comes from Dais.
Please visit greenlightmaine.com to follow the progress of your favorite entrepreneurs and find information and resources about becoming an entrepreneur yourself.
This is the tough part of the show because we have to say goodbye to one, but we had 2 great pitches tonight. So judges, what do you think? And tonight's winner is helloVANGO. Congratulations to them. They are moving on Greenlight Maine. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We love your input and support. So please visit us on our website, greenlightmaine.com, and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We hope to see you next week right here on Greenlight Maine. Have a great night. Congratulations.
Greenlight Maine has been brought to you by Dais Jewelers, New England's family jeweler since 1914. Greenlight Maine would not be possible without the support of all of our corporate sponsors. Thank you.
Give me that green light. Give me that green light, Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that green light, Maine.
Greenlight Maine has been a paid-for presentation by the Portland Media Group.